welcome or welcome back to my channel. For this gist, you guys, we'll be needing a drink. It's a story time. I made a video talking about accommodation options for students, and in that video I mentioned that I will be giving you guys a story time covering one of my experiences house hunting in Nsukka, Enugu State, Nigeria. This video is for that gist. Backstory: I stayed in the hostel in my third year, and after my third year I did not get hostel in my fourth year. And the situation in the hostel is every section you move out of the hostel and reapply for hostel accommodation. So as I don't get hostel in my fourth year, I was to move off campus. I looked at my budget, did all those things I said in that video, except one thing. I was going to have a roommate because of the kind of house I had in mind, the kind of house I wanted. I was not going to be able to afford it alone. I needed to have a roommate. One of the agents linked me up with this girl, Oma, very sweet soul. She's beautiful, she's fine, she looked calm, although we ended up not being roommates. I met up with the agent. He took us to a couple of places, me and the girl that was supposed to be my roommate, and we got to this particular building. It was fine, it was calm, it was not on the main road, it was spacious, everything was just giving. So we decided to rent together. We asked about the water condition because water was one of the things we were particular about. We asked about the light condition, did all those stuff. And the caretaker that we met in the house was giving us details. They have lights, they have water used to come, all this kind of thing. We went downstairs, I discussed with Oma, and she was like, okay. That was on a Sunday. Yes, it was on a Sunday. She told me she would not be having her money till Tuesday. If I have money, I can pay my own part of the rent. Rent for the house was 150,000, you guys. So we are supposed to split it 75. I told her that I had about 120,000 with me, and I can pay the man. When she gets her money on Tuesday, she will refund me. I mean, we are going to be roommates, right? Went downstairs, we explained to the man the situation, that her dad will not be able to send money till Tuesday because he has to enter inside the banking hall, and that will be till Tuesday before we bring the complete money. The man said okay, that we should pay directly to his account. We shouldn't pay the management account, we should pay to his account though. That when we now complete the money on Tuesday, we can move in. Left the building, I was going back to where I was staying. I met my secondary school classmates. We were greeting and all those kind of things. I was like, what are you doing in my area? I was like, I came to look for house. So he now pointed at the building. I was like, I hope it's not this building you entered though. I said, sure, I entered many other buildings. Why are you asking? Then he goes that if not that he's in final year, he would have packed out of that building. I'm like, you stayed there? He said yes. I said, what's the problem? That was how he started telling me. Oh, they used to off their lights, like even if there is light. Okay, normally in Nigeria, this Nigeria, we don't used to have light 24/7. But then, even if there is light, that once is 9 a.m, the caretaker removes the switch of the light, and they will not return the light again till like 6 p.m. From 9 a.m. to 6 p.m, there is no light in the building. So if there is no light from 6 p.m. to the next morning, that means they will not have light for 24 hours. You see why I said we needed drink for this gist? I was like, what did you say? He said, no, that he's serious now. That if I need gist, I should come to his house, let's gist. I followed my friend to his house and sat down. I said, bros, what happened? He now told me, and that man told you people there is water in this house. I said, yes. He said there is no water. That since he moved into this compound, the man himself sells water and it's not free. So you have to pay money to buy water from the man. And I said no, that he told us that the tap at the back, there is water there. He said since he moved in, he has never seen water. I called my agent and he was like, he's not aware that he's hearing it for the first time. That it was the man that was taking us around the building. I called my roommate and she was like, what's that rubbish? She said she can deal with the water situation and she can manage the light situation. She looked for somebody else to replace me. Brought this girl. She went to the house. She said she did not like it. It wasn't what she was looking for. Then my roommate was like that she even have options somewhere at Hilltop, so she's going to check it out. Let's go and meet the man for refund. Mind you, all these things were happening the next day. Like, we gave him part of the money on Sunday and we came back on Monday. I went to meet the man. I was like, sir, some situation came up and we will not be able to complete the money. The first option I gave him was, can we move in? When the money we paid finishes, we will pack out. He said no, we must complete the money before moving in. Okay, sir, we cannot complete the money. We don't have the resources to complete the money. Please, can you refund us the money? He said no, cannot refund. I said, okay, sir. Like this, you don't want us to move in till the money is complete, and you cannot refund for us to go and look for a cheaper apartment. What do you want us to do? He said that kind of thing don't used to happen. That by the way, he's not even the landlord, and that he has sent the money to the landlord. That he's going to discuss with the landlord to know what to do. But guy, you introduced yourself as the landlord yesterday now. Why are you not saying you're not the landlord? So apparently you're not the owner of the building. Okay, sir, so how are we now going to do it? He said he doesn't know. Then he now said, where are you from? When he told me that question was tricky, he wanted to know if my family was close enough to come fight him if he tries rubbish. But then another mind, I was like, why should I lie? If I lie about where I'm from, what else? What's there? Whoa, even if my family is not close, I can fight for myself. I told him where I was from. I was like, okay, we speak with the landlord. I said, no problem, sir. I left on Monday. I still spoke with my secondary school classmates, and he told me that they pay 2,000 naira every month because the light is prepaid. How are you paying 2,000 naira every month and the light is still finishing again on top of the 1 month? And then the light they give you people is not every time. They switch it off by 9 and on it by 6. I'm not understanding the building. And mind you, I was already running my tailoring business and I felt it was going to affect it. I need lights to work, I need lights to iron, I need lights to do a lot of things. So it cannot be often lights that I want to use. And then I'm a student, so my life is on a schedule. I just felt like the house was plenty things. Number 2 is that the man locks the gate once he's 10. I was like, why didn't you tell me that one now? He did not tell me all those things. So he was just telling me the good things, the sweet things that he felt we wanted to hear so we can pay. I went back the next day on Wednesday. He said that the landlord is not agreeing to refund. That money did not get to the landlord. And then on Friday, I went back there. I didn't see him. On Saturday morning, I took my babe from my friend's house and I told her, you might not see me till night because I'm going to sleep with these people in their house if they refuse to refund me my money. So I get to the shop. I didn't meet the man. I met his wife. I'm looking for the man that stays here. She's like, he's not around. Any problem? I'm the wife. You can talk to me. I finished explaining the whole situation to her and she was like, that he would have returned that Monday now. That when he comes back, she will speak with her husband to return the money. And I said, okay, no problem, ma. I left. Somebody calls me. The person is like, sure you are looking for that man? I saw his bike inside that compound. He's around. Once that bike is there, he's around. I went back to the building. Immediately I got to the shop, I met the daughter. I did not meet the wife. And before I could say, where is your daddy? I've not completed my sentence. The small girl just shouted, my daddy is not around. Hey! Me that did not go to primary school, I know all those tricks now. Your daddy is not around is that they have told you that if this auntie come back again, tell her that your daddy is not around. So it's shocking you to already tell the auntie. So you cannot even wait for the auntie to finish asking questions. The way the girl answered me, I felt, okay, this baby is lying. They are teaching her how to lie. And I sat down there. I was calling the man's number, he wasn't picking up. One of my classmates, my present classmates at the time, was passing and he was like, Praise, what's up? So I was explaining everything to him. If I wait here till 5 and he doesn't respond to my call and he doesn't refund my money, I'm going to call the DPO, tell him the situations and he will come and help me and collect my money. It was a guy. The man will not be behaving like that. Did you know all this while I was gisting with my classmates in front of that shop? The wife was inside. A group of girls later came shortly after and they wanted to check out the house as well. So they went inside only for them to now come out. And they are coming out with the same man that they told me that he has not been around since morning. And I'm still standing there. I allowed him to finish his business with the girls, and I went to meet him. I said, sir, I've come again. I've been here since morning. They say you're not around. But that's not the issue. I came to collect my money, sir. I can't live here. But then I did not mention to him the light and the water conditions that and the curfew condition that I found out by myself. I was just telling him that my parents cannot afford it. That when I spoke with them, they said they cannot afford to complete the money. So that he should please just refund. Let me go and rent a smaller place. He kept on insisting. That was around the time my roommate now came because she had classes earlier. So after her classes, she came straight from the class. Mama now passed me and went to meet the man and knelt down. Her 2 knees was on the ground. Me, Ogochukwu Melomomi, I cannot even try that. I cannot kneel for a human being to collect my own money. She knelt down and was like, sir, please, that this is the only option, that he should refund us, that we have been coming here for a week now. He should please just refund. He should have mercy on us. She was kneeling down begging. That was when this man said, it's not by kneeling down, no. It's not by kneeling down. That if she's done kneeling down, she should stand up. That by the way I was even talking to himself. So was I supposed to kill goats on top of my own money? Was I? So I now decided to involve the wife because the way she spoke to me when I came earlier that day, it sounded like she was a bit reasonable. So I was like, Mommy, please help us and beg him now. He should refund our money because then. She now said, we are even lucky that he's agreeing that anytime they are able to rent the particular room, that they will refund us. I was like, Ma, please, what do you mean by any time? Is it like in 2 weeks' time? Is it like in a month's time? I can wait. She now said, that the last time that kind of thing happened, that what even happened is that the guy rented the house. He was a JUPEP student and rented the house and renewed the rent, thinking that he will get admission into UNN. But he did not get admission into UNN. He got admission into a private university and he had to relocate from Nsukka. So, as per se, he has renewed his rent and left. They now waited till they rented it and subtracted the money for the months he was not around and gave him his balance. He cannot promise me anything. That boy's own took about 3 months before they were able to rent out the house. I was like, okay, Mommy, 3 months is far. Oh. Mommy, 3 months is far. Please, that we need our money to rent another apartment. Or we should move in and stay for the ones that we have paid. She now said that there was some students that think their wives used to do is that they will stay with this friend for 2 weeks, stay with this friend for 2 weeks. I was like, Ma, I'm a pharmacy student. I cannot be doing that 2 weeks things. My course is already stressful enough to be moving from house to house 2 weeks. And I don't have that plenty friends. Like, I can literally count my friends with less than 5 fingers. So I don't know how I can do it though. She now said, that is my parents not working. Yeah. Is my parents not working? Is that you will not return my money? I should go and collect another money from my parents. I was like, Ma, please, my mother is a civil servant. There is no money anywhere that can replace this money. That if there was money, I wouldn't be here since morning begging for this money. And said, and I went to go and call somebody for him. The person he's referring to was my classmate that I told you people earlier that I was telling the situation. I was telling him I might actually have to involve the DPO. It was at that point I knew that it was a family plan. The man, the wife, and the daughter, all of them, they are crazy and they don't want to give me back my money. By the side, and I called the DPO, and then he told me he's no longer in Osaka, but he's going to call his friend to attend to me. I get to the station. That DPO is actually a very nice person. The times I met him, he was very nice, polite, and disciplined. So when I got to the station, apparently the police people in the station also liked this DPO. So when they heard that he was the one that sent me, they were so receptive. Everybody wanted to do right by me, so I can call him and say, sir, this person helped me, Everybody just wanted to have a good record with that particular DPO. I went to the office, I explained the situation to the man. He said I should go and write report. The woman on the counter was like, okay, I'm a student, that I'm not supposed to pay for file, you know, that pay for file something that Nigerian police used to do. She now told me I should wait, that I should tell her what happened so she can write it and present it in a very good and presentable manner. I'm a fourth-year university student though. I was like, these police people, they know themselves better and they know their English is better. So let me just tell her, because it's not this English I used to speak for you people in this channel. I want to go and be speaking for police people. I finished explaining everything to her. She started writing statement. When she was done, I read through it and it was actually more organized and everything. So I was like, okay, no problem. I signed. I went to go and meet the officer. He was like, he's already past 6 and he cannot make any arrests now. I said, sir, I don't want to arrest anybody. I don't want to arrest anybody. I just want you people to invite him, collect my money. I don't want you people to carry hillocks and go anywhere. I don't want anybody to know me in this suka like this. I want to be humble. You I'm humble. They now told me, okay, that I should call him on Sunday after church, that he will go and give the man invitation to come to the station, and then he will also speak with his oga and stuff like that. I said, okay, no problem. Sunday after service, I called him around 3. He was like, I should come to the station so we'll go together. So I went to the station. He drove to the man's place. He was wearing a turtleneck and a blazer over it, a suit blazer. So apparently when the caretaker man saw him, he probably thought I brought my pastor to come and beg him, because I don't know what he was thinking. The disgust, the condescending look, eyeing somebody you are seeing for the first time. The man was literally behaving so childish. The police guy gets to him, introduced himself, showed him his ID card, told him that my oga at the station sent me to come and invite you, that you're having issues with his daughter, that you don't want to return her money, so you come and see him. Just come and help me and sign this invitation to show that I actually came to deliver the message. I say, how? That Oga, before I sign, can I say something? The man said, no problem. Anything you want to say, you can say. We are free to talk. I started explaining that this girl, she came here, that I was rude, that the way I was talking. When did the matter turn to rudeness? And mind you, I never mentioned to the caretaker that I found out about the lights and the water situation in the building. I never mentioned it to him. So he did not know I knew. So when he kept on rambling, and then he talked about the water, and I told him, Oga, that water is for sale. Should we call tenants in this building to confirm it? He now said, that even if you wanted water, you now came to this place to come and pay 150,000. Don't you see where your mates are paying 300,000? I said, that is not the problem. You told me that with my 150,000, I can get water at least once a week in this building. That was what you told me. And now you are showing the policeman water that they used to buy. Water that is for sale. No, sir. The man now signed it and was now looking at me. He was shocked and we left. Guys, we left this man's shop by 5 p.m. on Sunday, right? On Monday morning, the lecturer was yet to enter the class and I received a call from the police station. We need to see you at the station. The man brought your money in cash. Just come and pick it up and go back to your lectures. So immediately I entered. I greeted the man. He now said I'm going to go to the office of the officer that is in charge of misconduct and something like that. He just spoke their police English, that he is going to be the one to close the case. We entered the man's office. The man told me to sit down. I sat down. He started bashing this man. What did he not tell him? All these Nsukka landlords, very wicked. Are you people the only ones that have schools around your places? He did not even allow the man to explain anything. He just kept on going on and on and on. You people are just being wicked. Which one is, if 2 people are in a room, they will pay higher than other people and all those, because in this Nsukka like this, they used to do that nonsense. If you people are 2 renting a house and the rent is normally 120 for 1 person, 2 people 150, 3 people, it will still go higher. So the more people are sharing the room, the higher the rent you pay, which I don't think it makes any sense. It doesn't make any sense, but That's what we see in Nsukka here. A lot of them to behave that way. So the policeman now kept on, the officer kept on going at him. Like, people are just being wicked. How will somebody give you money on Sunday and you are refusing to return it Monday? That is just sheer wickedness. And you are not even allowing her to pack in to leave for the one. That is a must that everybody will have money. The policeman went on and went on for like 3 minutes. And when he was done, he now told me, dear, what do you want me to do? Which one is what do I want? Sir, please, I want my money back. He don't say just your money, no damages, no extra, just your money. He was now the one advising me that I can actually collect extra money for damages. I said, sir, I don't just want any problem with this man. I just want him to give me my money. Let me be going. He now said, okay, now your money is here. I'm going to count your money. They gave me my 120,000 in cash. In cash. I counted it, it was complete. I went to the POS in front of the station and deposited it to my account. I don't want to be moving around with cash. I went back and the policeman at the DPO directed me to, I gave him money. I was like, you and the other man, that's the officer in charge of the misconduct and those stuff. I was like, you people should buy drink now. You people have tried for me. Thank you so much. He was not even interested in the money. He was more interested in me calling the DPO and telling him that he helped me. So he now said, oh yeah, now you are going to call Oga now and tell him that we have cleared the matter, that the matter has been settled. I said, okay, I will make sure I call him. You guys, I went home with my money. Like, less than 24 hours after I involved the police, I went home with my money. That was my experience house hunting in this Nsukka. I later rented a different apartment and I stayed alone in that particular apartment. My roommate moved to her own apartment. I called her that Monday morning to inform her that I've already collected the money back. But then, on a second thought, do you think I was wrong? Do you think he was right holding back my money? All those ones, now people will answer it in the comment section. If you enjoyed my story, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. Let's grow this community together and see you in my next video. Bye.